Captain Stanford with Texas Fish Tips. It's your weekly fishing report.
Okay guys, over here feeding the docker right down through here in this deeper water's been holding some nice fish. A lot of sheep's heads, some nice bull reds, a few nice trout, all on live shrimp if you can find the live shrimp. The shrimpers have been catching a lot more shrimp lately, but there's still not a whole lot. A lot of them left out the jetties in that cold weather. Now they're starting to return and they're starting to catch them. Anyhow, right down these rocks right here by Harbor Island, there's some flounder right down through there and sheep's head. And if you throw out here in this bigger water in this channel, this deeper water about 30 foot with the sea lice, there's been some big old ugly drum. You can catch them and turn them loose. Okay, over on the north jetty and inside of the north jetty, we've been catching some nice sheep's head. There's some redfish. There's just about everything. Like I say, those fish are hanging at deeper water. If you can get some live shrimp, it's the best thing you can get. But if you can find some old dead shrimp, it works too. Y'all come out here and catch a lot of fish, but be nice because it is spring break starting up. And there should be a lot of people out here, but there's not a whole bunch yet. So come on out and go fishing with me. I've still got some open dates. And also out on this south jetty, there's been some nice fish caught along there as well. If you get right in this little corner right in here, if it's not too wavy, there's been some nice flounder right on the rocks. I mean, right between the sand and the rocks, there's been some nice flounder in there. Over here in the old sailboat channel, there's still some nice fish in this deeper water. The only fish kill I've seen around here was just a bunch of hardheads more than anything else and a few mullets, so really hadn't heard her fishing that much. The trout seem to be getting better on the quality of fish that we've been catching. But this little reef right down through here has been holding some nice trout. Not only back in here, if you throw some shrimp up here in these three little fingers, there's three little fingers right in this area. There's a few redfish in there and some black drum. Over around Hog Island, all down through here, this whole California hole, this whole Estes Flats, Redfish Bay, all this has been doing real good. Artificial. Like I said, you can't really find a lot of live bait right now. Maybe there'll be some more by this weekend, but they're getting more and more. But if you'll come through here and just drift with just a 1/4 ounce gold spoon, drag it slowly, and there's been all kinds of nice fish caught through here. You can also catch them on artificial. Like I say, use a popping cork and a Berkeley gulp. I like the new penny myself right now. If it's real stained water, use the white. I like to keep it simple, but you can do the variations. It has a chartreuse tail or whatever your favorite color, or get you down south lures or any other lure that you prefer. Anyways, there's some deeper water down through these Klondikes right down through here, right beside these old railroad tracks. It's been holding some nice fish, and there's some sheep's head in there and some black drum if you got some shrimp. Also, there's usually some mullet right in there, and there's a lot of reds usually in here. So come on out here and just go do some drifting. Okay guys, if y'all just really want to catch some great big uglies, you get on the Ingles right down through here on the edge of these channels on the Corpus Christi ship channel, okay? Get about 10 foot of water, anchor, and then let it drift out just a little ways and throw in the deeper water, about 30-40 foot of water, and that's where you find your big ugly drum. Sea lice seems to be the ticket. You can also use blue crab, cut it in about 4 pieces. That works real well. You can also use shrimp. If you use shrimp, you're probably going to catch a lot of hardheads, puffers, a few other fish along with it, but you will get the drum with them. Alright, if you go all the way down through this channel all down through here, all the way to Ingleside, right across from Moda, that big old concrete pier, usually just a couple of 100 yards past it's as far as we'll go, but usually stay on the south side of the channel. Like I say, we'll let that south wind drift us out into the channel without getting too far in it, because it is illegal to anchor in that channel. We don't want to get run over by those big old ships. It's going to hurt. It's not going to do any good for your boat. So be careful out there and have fun and be safe. If you'll drift right down here in front of Dagger Island, all down through here, artificial's been doing pretty good on some redfish and some nice trout mixed in there. Like I say, the 1/4 ounce gold spoon is one of my favorites. The old Johnson Silver Medal in the gold color's been working really good. Also, if you use a Berkeley gulp, there's a little deeper hole right down through here, and they're usually holding some nice trout in here. If you'll drift this flat with the spoon or your artificials, you'll pick up trout and redfish all the way down through here.
For watching, I'm Captain Stanford.